This is the Tech Podcast Network. If it's tech, it's here.
Our CES coverage is also sponsored in part by GoDaddy.com. Get domain names, cloud hosting, and dedicated servers. All easy to manage and configure. GoDaddy has all your web needs. Visit tpn.tv/GoDaddy for special CES offers.
Let's move on from there. It looks like we have Mika from HDBaseT Alliance. Right?
HDBaseT Alliance.
HDBaseT Alliance.
Yes.
What do we got? What do we got here today? Oh, actually, I'm going to move your badge over here really quick.
Well, first of all, I'm not in the business of selling cables.
You're not in the business?
No, I'm not,
Okay.
unfortunately. And I'm here as the marketing chair of the HDBaseT Alliance. I'm also the vice president of marketing of Valence, who is the company who basically invented the technology.
Okay.
The HDBaseT Alliance was formed 4 years ago by Valence, Samsung, LG, and Sony Pictures to promote the technology. That's what we do.
Okay.
So what is the technology all about? HDBaseT allows you basically to distribute video like HDMI, audio, Ethernet, power, and controls over a single 100-meter long LAN cable.
Okay.
So from your own perspective or from consumers' perspective, they can basically get rid of all the cable clutter.
Yeah,
so instead of all this huge...
Flip over the main one.
All of this.
This is what I call,
Oh my.
and years ago I used to do comics, and one of the comics I did was called Cybeaks, and I would call this the Medusa Den.
Yes.
Because these cables, he's got it nicely wrapped up and everything.
They're usually not like that.
They're usually not. In fact, if you look underneath the camera that we're pointed at right now is a Medusa den of cables.
Yeah,
ain't that the truth?
And to change this from this to that, it would just be
so all of this to
different.
one cable at 100 meters.
Exactly. So this basically allows you guys to place your TV or any consumer electronic equipment that you have wherever you like to. Okay? One of the biggest problems people are dealing with, they go to Best Buy, for instance, they buy the new TV, and then they call the Geek Squad, guys, please install it above the fireplace. Oh, but you have a problem. You don't have a power outlet, and how the hell are you going to run all these cables to? And that's exactly what HDBaseT solves. Now it's easy. And in some cases, if you already have your Ethernet topology installed in your house, which most people have, you can use the same cables. Now, this cable carries the video and the audio and the Ethernet and the controls and the power. It powers your TV.
So if I have, and it works on the same Ethernet cable.
Exactly.
So
same, Cat 5e, Cat 6.
If I plugged in a Cat 5 and plugged that in my laptop, it would work?
Yes.
And there wouldn't be a problem with 110 volts coming through that little port there?
Nope.
Wow. Now what products already in the market space have adopted this?
Okay, so that's a good question. So first of all, the technology is out there for more than 2 years. When we started, as you can imagine, the first companies to adopt that were the Pro AV guys, the Crestron and the AMX and Extron. They were so excited about that because it solves them a lot of pain, it reduces the cost, and it makes the life of their consumers much more easier and flexible. Ever since then, some consumer electronic manufacturers like Panasonic and other Japanese guys are adopting that. You can easily find today projectors equipped with HDBaseT that basically allows you to connect your projector with a single cable to all the other equipment that you already have. 2 days ago, we announced that Pioneer and Onkyo joined the HDBaseT Alliance, and they are about to announce their own HDBaseT stuff. Okay, some of the stuff is going to be sold at Magnolia. This is part of a press release they released now. There are going to be soon displays, okay, and other consumer electronics will soon join because this is the way you would like to connect all your stuff together.
One cable for everything.
Yeah, and it works.
That was kind
of it supports 3D and 4K. So you don't need to compromise. It's uncompressed, okay? So you get the highest quality at a very low cost.
Is there room for expansion?
Yes, of course. It's part of the roadmap. Okay. So we are looking forward to expand that, to provide you more bandwidth over that cable.
So for the, let's say, next 10 years, that port will still be that port?
We have to if we like to stay part of the consumer electronic market because that's what the TV guys are doing, okay?
Exactly.
They're providing more bandwidth. The good news for us is the power consumption goes down, which means that if today we can easily power like 50-inch TVs, in the future we'll probably be able to do like 80-inch or 90-inch, which more or less will cover the entire industry.
All right, and then of course you have the they have the website. I think they have the website queued up here. So we can take a look at that a little bit. And so, so you're not going for the consumer. You're more for the companies that want to build this technology in there.
Yeah, eventually we're working with both of them. We are working with installers and system integrators that convince the manufacturers to design the equipment because that's what they like to install. And we are working, yes, with consumers because we expect the consumers to basically tell the manufacturers, guys, this is exactly what we need. I like to go to Best Buy, anywhere else, and buy that specific TV. Please design this TV for me.
Okay.
Okay? Because they are the target audience for that.
Do you see this cable just replacing the standard 3-prong plug? Well, US 3-prong plug, or
yes,
would be something that
eventually this cable is a standard Cat5e cable. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're using exactly the same cables that people are using for Ethernet.
Okay.
Okay, so if you already have this cable installed in your house, you can use that. You don't need to retrofit. You don't need to do anything else. That's probably the biggest advantage that HDBaseT allows you to enjoy.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
No change, no retrofit, saves you a lot of money, and gives you the best.
It's a lot of forward thinking because HDMI was supposed to, let's eliminate some cables. Let's go audio, video in one cable. But what about power? You really don't. And now everything's smart TV connected. Well, you have an Ethernet.
Yeah.
So you have 3 cables again. You're back to the same problem you had. This solves it. Now, if we can only get, I know a lot of people aren't cord cutting yet, if we can only get the cable TV providers to put this on their boxes, that solves everything.
Yeah.
That's a great point. That's a great point. And of course, they are involved in the process. We are in discussion with these guys. It's relatively new technology. It's only 2 years. It takes time for new technologies to catch up. And you mentioned the convergence, which is a very important element of HDBaseT. But now you need to bring it together with the distance. Because, the way people are using consumers' electronic devices changes. It's not that you are basically putting your TV and all your other equipment in the same place. People would like now to use their set-top boxes or the PCs or game consoles, even maybe put it in the basement. And then there is a distance issue. Yep. Now, all the existing technologies are quite limited because they were not designed to go that far. So we provide you the convergence and the distance. You can go 100 meters, or you can use an HDBaseT switch in between to even extend that further.
I just have to ask because it's on my mind. You said put it in the basement and then have something upstairs. Wireless technology, as far as this is concerned, is there a future roadmap for connectivity via Wi-Fi or something similar?
Yeah. I was actually, and I'm going to expand on that really quick, and then including infrared for some of these boxes that use an infrared thing, like an older DVD player or something like that.
So as I said, one of the cables or one of the connectivity that we are replacing is related to controls. So we take care of infrared and RS232 and USB. So when we connect the stuff together, simply when distance is involved, it's very important to be able to send back the infrared.
Okay.
So if you place your Blu-ray player in the basement, you still need to wait to control that through your TV. And some people will use it with Ethernet, some of them will use smart TV or whatever, or CC if it's HDMI. But still, people would like to use the old, I wouldn't say good, but still, it's very popular infrared, and that's exactly what we take care of. We simply pass the infrared. You said wireless. We work together with wireless, okay? Wireless has its own advantages, okay? Simplicity. From our perspective, when we see the modern house, we see a combination of wireless and wired, okay? People would still prefer to use a wired solution because it's more reliable.
Right.
When you need to deal with 4K video, I wouldn't go for wireless.
Okay. Yeah, that is true. We're not even close to that for that. So, where do people go for more information?
Okay. First of all, I invite people to check the HDBaseT Alliance website and our booth. We are at the South Hall #2 at the meeting place to see some exciting demos like the single wire TV that is being powered with an HDBaseT a cable. Okay. Go and look for HDBaseT products. Just do HDBaseT at Amazon. Or on the web, you'll see projectors and AV receivers coming and displays and commercial displays. Hopefully, HDBaseT will be everywhere in the next years.
Mika, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Well, it's a pleasure.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
There's your badge back.
Right. Thank you.
I thank our other sponsor, and that is GoDaddy. And if you, of course, domain names and web hosting and stuff like that, but they got a new web hosting service that you need to try out. You need to check out if you're not a web builder. You need to get on this program, the website building process. It makes it simple, it makes it easy. And of course, there's website building processes out there, but they don't have the GoDaddy name on it. And they don't have the support that GoDaddy can give. And they don't have the servers that GoDaddy has for that. So you can build your website within seconds. You can use stock footage from their stock footage, so you don't get sued by somebody.
Right.
And you can get online. You can create use all of their from their templates, and you can even convert them to a mobile device. And that's the important thing, is to have your website to be mobile ready.
And without GoDaddy, none of this would be possible for us. We've been using GoDaddy since almost the inception of the TPN live stream.
Exactly. So thank you a lot to GoDaddy. Don't forget to use that promo code. Go over to tpn.tv/GoDaddy, or use the promo code WST50. WST50 will get you
50.
up to 50% off on some of this stuff. So
don't miss out. Do it now.
This is the Tech Podcast Network. If it's tech, it's here.